Hello, my name is Ari Waldman. I'm a person who stutters. Today is my video Tanya, day 28, Monday, November 9th, 2020, 3:57 p.m., the 22nd day of the Jewish month of cheshvan. And my name is Ari Waldman. I'm a person who stutters. I'm going to be working on pausing while I read through today's portion of Tanya. Chabad.org, daily study, daily Tanya-iggeret hakodesh, middle of epistle 29. V'zayin shin, v'zo hak pei pikude, de rachat ayin vet, de inun ovdin, tavin le avir, lavid, nishmat mashke minohora, de zayova ila'a levusha kule v'chame kule b'noam Hashem v'kule. This is the meaning of the statement in the sacred Zohar, Parshat Pekudei, page 229, b, that the good deeds, i.e. the mitzvot, which man does, elicit a garment from the light of the supernal splendor, i.e. from the level of Keter, and they behold the pleasantness of God. And also, as the Zohar concludes, they experience the pleasurable thirst, i.e. the pnimiut of Keter. V'hagam de hatam miyare b'gimel ayin hit chaton shehal vushim shem heim mimitzvot me'asiyot mamash. Though there the Zohar speaks of the lower garden of Eden, where the garments derive from the truly practical commandments, so that they result not from the supernal will as above, but from the merits of physical action. Aval biga ha'elyon halvushim hem me ra'ota v'kavana deliba be'oraita v'tzlota kemashma bezohar shem dirai. While in the upper garden of Eden, the garments derive from the love and devotion of the heart with respect to Torah and prayer, as stated in the Zohar and location, page 210. The Zohar states that once the soul possesses, while the lower garden of Eden, the garments of the mitzvot that derive from physical actions, it then rises to the upper garden of Eden. Hare hakavana hi kavanat asko b'torah lishma me ahavat Hashem. However, this devotion, from whence these garments derive, refers to the devotion of one's occupation with Torah for its own sake, out of one's love for God. Umitzvat taf hi gech miklal mitzvat me'asiyot. The commandment to study Torah also belongs to the class of practical commandments. The akimat svatav have mease v'hirhur lo kedibur demai ve'enu yotze yudchet behirhur levado. For the movement of one's lips in speech is regarded as an act, and meditation does not count as speech. Thus, one does not discharge his duty by meditation alone. V'chein b'tfilah. The same applies to prayer. Here too, one must actually articulate the words, since both Torah study and prayer require action. Even the garments that are created by devout Torah and prayer are considered to be derived from the tangible and active aspect of mitzvot. They too are garments that derive from the light of Keter. Umagam ki b'ma'alat hakavana al hadibur umasa eina mitzad atzma kule. And certainly so, considering that the superiority of devotion, kavanah, over speech and action, in as much as devotion can create garments for the soul in the upper Garden of Eden, is not due to its own merits, as in the loving service of God. Ella mitzad ha'arat ratzon ha'elyon kule. But because of the radiation from the supernal will, when a mitzvah is performed, the radiation of the supernal willis more manifest in its more spiritual aspect, in its devout and loving intent, than in its tangible and physical aspect. Kamashma belaka chet aleph plach ba'arichut ash, as explained at length in Likutei Amarim, Part 1, Chapter 38, see there. The Alter Rebbe explains there the illumination from the supernal will that shines within the devotion that accompanies an action is likened to a soul, relative to the illumination that shines in the action itself, which is likened to a body or garment of the soul. The difference is thus only in the degree of contraction or emanation of this radiation from the above. It is clear that even the garments for the soul that are created for the devotion and feeling that accompany Torah and prayer also result only from the radiation of the supernal will, which is the supernal Keter. This is the end of my video Tanya, day 28. Have a good day.